Hi, my name is Mike Lipkin. I make a living studying women and men, and women and men together. I look for their differences, I look for their similarities, I look for what unites them, and I look for what drives them apart. Then I translate what I've seen into insights that help men and women win together. In my role as a professional researcher and motivator, I have spoken to over 500,000 women in 43 countries since July 1, 1993. I have also spoken to 500,000 men. Every conversation has contributed to the learning I'm sharing with you in this story. And yes, it's just my story. It's how I have interpreted what I've heard and seen. As you listen and watch the story that follows, think about how you can write your own story. Leaders have a conscious philosophy that guides them through every conversation. They share their philosophy so others can understand them, just like I'm doing with you right now. This story is on how a woman can get close to a man without getting too close. I'm telling this story to women. If you're a man, you're welcome to watch, but it's not about you and it's not for you. Number two, this story is only about the workplace. Outside of that space, you may want to get as close as you can. You may want to hug, snuggle, and cuddle. You may want to play in private places. I cannot help you there. My purpose is simple. I want to give you the 10 most important lessons I have learned about communicating with men at work. You decide what to do with them. So here's insight 1. Understand that men are driven by fear. They are scared of failing. They are scared of looking bad, stupid, or weak. And if you want to get close to a man at work, make sure he knows you are a friend and an ally. Be his security guard. Men are easily threatened. They also see threats where there are no threats. It's called paranoia, and most men suffer from it in one form or another. Insight 2. Men are overwhelmed and confused. They are drowning in the tides of change. It may look like it's still a man's world at the top, but they are being toppled by women, especially in Canada, where gender equality is one of the strongest trends transforming the workplace. Overwhelm and confusion can manifest themselves as timidity or dogmatism. If a man is timid, give him courage. If he's dogmatic, give him time. It may have to be done his way until it's clear his way isn't working. The new reality will ensure that you don't have to wait very long. Insight 3. A lateral arabesque is preferable to full frontal confrontation. What do I mean? Well, in the male world, it's about locking horns, butting heads, and wrestling the problem to the ground. We talk about mission, mandates, dominance, superiority, strikeouts, slam dunks, and touchdowns. That's where men are comfortable with each other, direct confrontation. But with a woman, it's a whole different ballgame. Direct confrontation makes a man extremely nervous. He's not sure how far he can take it before he's taken it too far. So dance with a man. Don't frighten him by fighting with him. Insight 4. Men are not subtle. Black and white is preferable to shades of grey. Listen to men talk and you will hear all or nothing, right or left, east or west, goal or save. Nuance isn't big with men, especially Canadian and American men. They get what is directly in front of them. If you make it hard for them to understand, they won't. They'll just shut down. So ask yourself how you would express your point of view to a 10-year-old, and then express it like that. Insight 5. Be feminine, not feminist. One of the biggest trends transforming the Canadian and American workplace is embrace of traditionally female values. Networking, sharing, openness, nurturing, caring, listening, empathy, and emotiveness. Many men struggle with those issues. They are not wired that way. Centuries of conditioning have not served them well for the new age. The opposite is true for women, and men know it. The best of them also know they have to change, and they are changing. They are called snags, S-N-A-G, sensitive new age guys. They are a small minority, but they are growing fast. Help them grow faster. Insight 6. Compliment, don't flirt. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and he. Or rather, let's talk about the line. The line is where you stop. You stop short of implying or suggesting there is the possibility of sex. Never underestimate a man's capacity for stupidity in this area. Presidents, governors, CEOs, or just plain Joes are unbalanced by even a hint of flesh. So if you don't want this man to be an issue, if you don't want sex to be an issue, don't go there. Tell him he looks great. Tell him he's smart. Tell him you are proud of him. Tell him how much you value him. But make it clear it's platonic. If he misinterprets your message, as he probably will, be explicit. It's about the work. Insight 7. If you've got it, don't flaunt it. Men have difficulty sustaining their concentration at the best of times. So dress for success. Dress in a way that expresses your personality, essence, and style, but be careful how much you reveal. Never underestimate how easily and quickly a man gets distracted. Insight 8. Never tolerate bad behavior, but give him a chance to redeem himself. Anger camouflages anxiety. Inappropriate language disguises ignorance. Lack of respect evidences lack of understanding. As you experience it, call it. Right there, right then, let him know that it is unacceptable. Let him know you know he is bigger than his behavior. Let him know your respect, admiration, or affection for him. But let him know there will not be a next time. Men respect strength, but they need guidance and compassion. Insight 9. Be patient. Ask the right questions and probe the responses. Men are impatient. They want results and they want them now. But they often don't know how to get them, especially when women are involved. So even when their intentions are preeminent, they may say the wrong things. They may use the wrong words. Help them. Take a deep breath and ask the clarifying question. What do you mean? Then probe the response with the most useful probe of all. What do you mean? Let men know you're asking the questions to help them get their results quicker. The more you help them, the more they will trust you. And insight 10, keep it light. Men just want to have fun. Take the issue seriously, but don't take yourself or men seriously. Seriously. Be light-hearted, not heavy-handed. Avoid self-righteousness. Make it easy for men to reinvent themselves in the face of change. Make it a pleasure to be around you. Smile, laugh. Laugh at it all. Laugh at the craziness. Laugh at the many dramas. Laugh at the crises. And laugh at the ongoing sitcom called Men and Women Together. Laughter is the sound that a relationship makes when it's busy being born. So that's it. Those are my 10 insights for getting close to men without getting too close. Let me know what you think. Email me on mike.lipkin@environics.ca and visit my website www.mikelipkin.com.